I'm not a femboy. Hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hi, bunnies. Congrats on getting first. Do, do, do. That's right. That's correct. That's good. You. I should be fully better by next week, though. I am near the end of my sickness. You fucking better be! You fucking better be! One second. There. Okay. Music. Music. That's weird. But our friend's moving here so that hold on. That's loud. My friends is moving here, so that should ease someone to make my ass go to the doctors when need be. Is the type to make me go to fucking better. God, come on, you can't keep doing this. It's illegal. It crashed. What the fuck is going on? Nobody knew anyone else but you. Ah, oh no, not like this. Okay. Okay, that's not right. What happened to my shading tab? The fuck is happening? Why is it not working? The fuck? There. Good. What's happening to the color layout? I don't know. When I switch between the things, that's just what happens because I have it set that way. I'm wondering why this isn't working. The fuck is going on? Hold on. Shading tab not showing. Oh wait, no, I know what's going on. There, this is what's happening. There we go. I got it to work again. It's fine. Badonkadonk. Oh no, what did you do here? Okay, so duplicate.
So, where are you from?
Shut up, fanboy.
Alright, cool.
Who said that? I will not shut up. You can't make me. What did you do? Okay. Name it before. There was no one to see it. You're not a femboy, so it wasn't directed towards you. Thank you. Okay, just making sure. Okay. But here. Then you wiggle away. Take care, bye. Alright, take care, bunnies. See you. Get better. Fucking get. You better fucking get better. Okay, so it's different for everyone. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Doesn't really look like it's doing that much, to be honest, but Why are you so slow all of a sudden? Okay, maybe I should make the color a bit different. Like this one, and then I grab this and this. Yeah, that looks a little better. I think that's what I'm trying to go for, but I'm not sure. Pretty sure though. And I selected this. Now it's the clothes and shit. So far, so good. Okay, so they just copy pasted a lot of this. Be gone. This one. This is not needed. That's somehow not right. Does not have to be plugged into the factor. Alright, it has to be plugged in somewhere else. It has to be plugged into here. These are a lot bigger than I remember them being. Dut, dut. The buttons aren't here either. They're under the shirt. Why is this slightly transparent? Or is it just okay? It just looks transparent because of the thing. What if I do this? Okay, maybe it needs to be a bit more of a purple, right? Or just straight up white. This is doing it in Eevee, right? Let me just save this real quick. Not you, just... what was I doing? I was gonna check something here. It is Eevee. If I do just half the amount of samples. I think that works. I don't know what it does, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Wait, did you make another one while I wasn't looking? Okay, so just do one for each of the. Okay. Damn, that's dark. That is dark, dark. Jeez. That's better. Where's the shoe? Hold on. Where's the stuff? There it is. Right, this one has its own separate thing that I just couldn't get life of me. Well, unless I can do. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of don't want to touch this one again. Oh. As long as it's kind of doing its own thing, I will not touch it. Do I make this one white or do I make this one dark as well? Because I can always undo this, right? Ooh, yeah, dash some dark pants. I think that should be fine. Where do I continue? This works. This is fine. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Understood. Does this really need anything? Because it has the shine by default. I think that works. We'll just leave it as is. It's mostly black and white everywhere anyway. Skipping ahead. Hi Dottie, how you doing? Ah, good. I finally unlocked ranked. Yeah, hell yeah. Uh, now we can play ranked games. Realizing I have a bunch of bottles laying around. I need to throw those away. Rank when? We can probably do it Thursday. If you like. I'll be down. Nice. Nice. Although I'm probably gonna play like absolute shit. I feel so out of it. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like I can't focus. I think the part of the reason is because me sleeping, my sleep schedule is kind of screwed. Ooh, how do I I think I know how I do it though. What is this? Get out of here. That looks so bad. That is terrible. That is actually god awful. What the fuck is that? Oh, so that's where you turn it down. Got it. Let's try making it this. Want to switch sleep time? I mean, I'd be down. I wouldn't hate it, to say the least. I have fixed sleep time. So do I. Thing is, like, I think I kind of fucked it up during the weekend. Yeah, I kind of fucked it up during the weekend when we were playing. I was up until like 12 Saturday playing with Klutz, and I didn't fix it then. Really, now that you think about it. About 0.5. And this one also gets like a 0.5. You think Klutz is going to be down to play with us this Thursday? I wouldn't surprise me, assuming he's awake and he's not busy. Why is that happening? That's not doing what I wanted to do. Why? Is it because this needs to be a different color? Yeah, that seems about right. So me and my mom were giving our chickens food and water. You're looking at our oldest rooster. His spurs are really big. Spurs? You mean like the claws at the end of his? Or are you talking about the red things that he that dangle on the dude? What the fuck is going on? What is going on here? Oh, it's this. What is this? That's better. That makes it look bad. The big claw on the back of their legs. Oh, that's what that is? It's called a spur? Oh, right, like a cowboy's thingy. I ended up deleting mine Modern and Wilds. It took way too much space. Yeah, I did the same just so I could install Apex and the Enfield update at both of them at the same time. So is this actually doing anything or no? Is this... So if I like up this, act the factor of this. Oh. It's not what I'm trying to do here. Oh, yeah, I was listening to that. I also installed some other things. I forgot what it was that I installed. Uninstalled when Enfield didn't want to cooperate. Ah, it's because it's that color. I can't really do that throughout the entire thing, can I? What if I make this a color ramp? What happens then? When today at work we fixed the nightmare that was the one. The Let's put this at 0. This one at point 25. This one at 50. 75. but yeah, as I was saying, we fixed the monstrosity that was the one cabinet that was fucked up. So thank God. And then we also fixed the. What else was there? I think that's about it. As far as I know. Is this backwards? I feel like this is backwards. I feel like that's very much wrong. Hmm. You know, I might just do without a shader for these. Yeah, the one cabinet's fixed, and we ended up being able to install the extractor, no problem. We just need to put some decorative parts on the inside where the extractor is, because right now it's a bunch of exposed pipes, and that's ugly. Why is that happening? It's so bad. It's so ugly. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it all. I hate it. It sucks. Wait, what if it's. No, that doesn't make it better. Oh, right. That's what needs to be done. I almost forgot about that. Makes a lot of this stuff still the kind of I don't like. How would I change that? Is it this? If I set this into the secondary color, what happens then? Nothing. Why is it only this section, by the way? Where would I... Maybe if I continue to watch this, it'll tell me. Surely there's some other stuff I can do. Yeah, that gets rid of that. What if I switch this to facing? It doesn't look good like that, so facing. Yeah, facing looks like it does better. Can I do the same with this then? How does that look? If I were to do it with this. Hmm. It's gonna look, I don't know how it's gonna look later during animation, but I'm gonna assume it looks okay. Anything else I need to know? Closing her at this point? All right, that's at the last stage is just lighting and posing. Got it. I think I can get to back to rigging it now. Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, this one shares one the same with the other one. So, not really much of a difference anyway. Uh, mhm. Ba ba. Now, where was I with the armature? I was onto the eyes, right? All right, we're gonna be taking a quick break. So go get your shit, go take a shit, get some water, get some food. I'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. So be right back. I'm back. Oh, I'm back. I return. I got a leaf of lettuce. Try and cure my munchies. I don't think it's working. Fuck's sake. Right. Hi, Demo. How you doing? You got fucking knocked out. What happened? What happened? Did you sleep too much? I went to sleep, absolute coma type shit. I went to sleep right, and shit kept going, and woke up. I fucking bolted up from laying into sitting. God, wait. I still don't quite understand what you mean. Don't worry, because it sounds like you just slept and then woke up. You know, like normal people do. Neither do I. How you doing? I'm doing good. We fed the nightmare that was trying to get the nightmare that was trying to get the cabinets that we were installing yesterday fixed is over. We're fine. It's all good now. It's mostly fixed. Hi Faker, how you doing? Thank you for the 85 stream streak. Jesus. Uh, uh. Demo overhyped sleeping. Yeah, it sure does sound like you are. I'm also having a very bad case of the munchies. I had a little bit of lettuce to hopefully get rid of it, but no. It's like, it's bad. I feel like a fuck. 2 more streams and I can redeem. I feel like a fucking log. You mean the 100, like the 90, which one is it? The 95 or the 100 stream streak? Like, you know, when you lift the log up, there's like 50 different things under. I feel like I'm that log. I thought you meant like a log as in like an archive, you know? Ah yes, I demo the log of knowledge. Approach the log if you dare. I thought this was one group. What the fuck, bro? Like, feel like that log. Like I've risen up after 5 years. Okay, maybe it is better to have it like here, and then one here, and then one here. New D&D character unlocked. Tree folk who thinks he's smart shit, but his just like yes, the grass here is made of grass. Such wisdom. Fuck you, little bro T. Oh no, what happened? What happened? No, all I need to do is find the tree type, reflect absolute bad shit. You could probably find a tree like that. I'm willing to bet it exists. Oh, that's where that's supposed to go. The whole plot will be his people casted him out for saying the fuck stupid shit and made them ashamed he was offspring of one of the youngest tree ants. You would be like really funny though if the DM allowed it. Like he said at the very beginning of the campaign some batshit crazy things, and at the very end of the campaign it ended up being true. So he joined the party to prove that he's a true smartest oak. Though I have lettuce aftertaste, great. Hate it. I hate it. Now that would fucking slap. Would so fucking slap. Ah, man. You know, I I want to start D&D. Like I know I've said this multiple times, but like it's finding a group to do D&D. You guys remember Kife? Or you guys probably know Kife. Of course, we raided into her a couple times. He's not hasn't gone live for a while, but that's like because real life has IRL has been giving her the middle finger. But anyways, she does have a D&D group. They did do some D&D sessions. And we did talk about a little bit how I should find myself one so that we can share D&D stories. But like I'm not social enough for that. Wait, him or her? You remember Kife? You know the I don't know. Have you've been part in the raids? Me and you can me and you. Man, if only our dungeon master didn't abandon us. Well, I say abandon. I probably have been here for one or two, but I didn't stick long enough. Uh, anyways, it's a her. Where is it? Is it here? Where is it? Viewport display. Where the fuck is it? There it is. This one, and this one. I've been getting bombarded by D&D stuff on YT, so I naturally have the craving. Gotta find a DM who knows that I'm stupid and new. If you do, let me know, please. Please let me know. You do more socializing online than I do. I will, cause I want to join in, man. I don't know where to look. I don't know where to find him. The only DM I know is Silas, and he's already DMing like 3 other parties. You're more cool than I am, so I can trust you with D&D stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Before I even attempt the DM search, I gotta find trustable DMs and shit. Zero chance I'm having a D&D horror story on my first real playthroughs. Don't. What? Are you not a fan of horror? Or what's the reason? Oh, it's supposed to be on the inside of the ear. Depends. I more so don't want too bad of a DM because I've listened to a few, and yes, they're cherry picked for being bad for the sake of being a horror story. Well, it can't be too safe when going into what will most likely define your view for a hot minute or for the rest of your life. Mm, fair enough. Fair enough. I personally, I know I've seen a lot of D&D content, so I know at least more or less the difference between a good and a bad DM. So I think I would give it a couple chances until we find a proper DM. I would probably try a couple of DMs anyway. If not, I would probably play through the bad one just so that I get the idea of how to play myself, so that I could be the DM. I really do want to give it a shot, so I gotta really look for someone who won't gaslight me about rules. Like I could, there is definitely like a D&D server somewhere, but t- I can't explain it, but it feels too awkward or weird to like go directly to like a D&D server and try to ask somebody for a DM to be a DM for a campaign, and if they have anybody open. Yeah, so you got to do a flip if you want to do that. Not 20 to count, but yeah. I'd go there to ask for someone to explain the bare bones. That'd be great too, but still, we need like a group of people. And I am not as social as I used to be on online as I think back in like 2017 to 2021, I was like super chatty in Discord. I don't know when that changed. At some point, I just stopped talking online as much. Like I would pop in and say a word or two, but I wouldn't have full-on conversations, which bothers me. Which also probably affects me today. That's why I cannot have conversations on stream. They kind of suck. I can befriend weirdos and cool people. Example being Dottie and you. Dottie, you're weird. Like I get skeptical whenever people, like back then, whenever somebody would DM me directly after like maybe chatting once or twice, I would like immediately, you're a weirdo, weirdo. You're a videro, videro ni tal. Yep, where was I? I would talk a lot. Where was I? But yeah, you were saying it. Fuck, where was I? Right, DMs. Whenever we would, like, usually back then, whenever people would talk to me like in a server once or twice, like I would see them once or twice, and then they would DM me and we would like talk there. I wouldn't be as weirded out, but nowadays I'm like skeptical, you know? Like we talk once or twice and immediately you're trying to slip into my DMs. What do you want from me, sir? What do you want? This feels weird and rushed. I don't like this. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. Yeah, you give that energy. Yeah. What you mean, like the immediate? Not the immediate. I want to slide in DMs. You already have. What do you mean? You already have. When we first met, I felt like the vibe you gave. Like the. You mean like the slight untrusting thing? I don't know. I might have had like slight. Are you trying to sell me something? Yeah, cause at least when I know this from both other streamers and just straight up smaller YouTubers that used to be smaller and then talked about it on like at some point uh like things they regretted was like some sponsorships or whatever. the always the first mistake was just hopping on the hype train right away, and it always ends up being like one of their regrets that they had. So I'm like side eye, just side eye. Hmm. What are you? Hang on. This is pretty fun. Hold on. Hold on. let me let me let me pull this up. Dottie just sent me this fucking gif. Hold on. I'm losing air. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I took it as a bit of a challenge too. But yeah, for like most small streamers and like other smaller YouTubers, their biggest regret was hopping on the hype train for people that um tried to sell them stuff early on in their career without any much knowledge or credit, or like what's the word, backing. Like if you haven't, for me, if online, if you haven't heard, at least heard of the company, it's definitely something to look out for. I won't say you should immediately back down on the offer, but if it's like a small company you haven't heard of, do some digging first. Like you guys, I don't know if you guys remember that one. Oh right, I can do that. Hold on. No wait, I can't do that. Not here. I don't know if you guys remember that one fucking company that reached out to me on Instagram to sell me a possible model. And I took a look at their stuff. First of all, their portfolio was not that big. Second of all, the stuff that was on the portfolio seemed way too goddamn expensive. I don't think I recall, to be honest. It was I think a year or two ago. It was. I know I commented on it, and then I was trying to look for the people that were already on. Let me see if I can find it. Like I spoken on here in let's try with the just the keyword from the okay, so it's none of those. That's good. This is gonna be a hard thing to like look for then. Image has image from dates has meant for I tried May 2025. Actually, July 2025. Apply filters. Um. Okay, no, this was definitely 2 years ago. Then it must have been really early on because I don't think I started. I don't think I started doing any start Blender when they showed up. Six. Found it. Oh. Wait, Boab isn't in my server anymore? What happened? Yeah, I'm not quite that old. You didn't notice? No, it doesn't tell me it. It doesn't ever tell me. I'm assuming he has reasons. I will not blame him. I'm calling him out. Webbo's been gone for about a year or so. Damn. 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 I never knew. Never knew. Let's see if this company is still. It's gone. And yes, you were. You are this old. I didn't pry. I just pointed it out to him. It's. I mean, I don't blame him. Sometimes it's just clearing out servers you don't talk in. Yeah, the place. The company that reached out to me doesn't have a site anymore, which says a lot. And then there's this. There was like the company was called Arc Studio, Arc V2, Arc Studio, Arc VTube Studio, which was like they were very bad. It was god awful prices and like rigging and stuff that they were offering. And we went and looked for a bunch of people that well, at least I looked up the people that they had already helped on Twitch and or anywhere else. Almost all of them either didn't do content or were just on Twitter. Only one of them that we found was like live on stream. Let's see if they're still here. That's the real question. Now I'm. Wait a minute. I think I was there. You were. Let's see if they still are there. They are. They're still going. Actually proud of them. I think it was there. You were. I can probably like ping you the thing. I can. I'll just like. You were there. Let me just do this and then here. All right. There. Sent you a thing. So you should see it. It was with a reply. So I'm pretty. You're gonna remember it once you see it. I'm surprised they're still going. Can I hold on? Is there some? No. Yes. No. Damn it. Is there really no way? No, there is a way. Hold on. I don't think there's a way. No, wait, is this necessary? What if I just get rid of these? Oh, it was to get this to line up. What if I like bring this here and then just like, no. Abort mission. Abort mission. I thought I could make it look good. Make it better at least. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I gonna try this? Do I really think I can do this? The answer is yes. I do really think I can do this. Because then I can just dissolve these, no? Not helping! No, wait, this is right. This is correct. This is right. Because that turns into a thing. And then I can just do this, bring this. Undo. Undo. There. That's at least a little better. I should have mirrored it. If I do this, Dude, Dungeon Soup started posting again. Who's? Oh, you mean the barbarian? He has like two new videos. Mm. What did I do wrong here? Okay, that one's still the same. One is still the same. Yeah. Wait, is it like is it still the barbarian or is it some other one? I had it and then I lost it. Sure, most of this. I believe so. I haven't watched them yet because I want to watch them while I go numb. Yeah, okay. I'm probably gonna watch them too later then too as well. I'll divert. If you knew you, I can just videos. By the way, did you watch the whole recap video? Is all those previous episodes together? Yes, I did. I did. It's like an hour long, right? '41 is basically yeah. It just didn't include the ones where the knight was is present, where it's like just for the night. You know, the one that got vowed to a unicorn and can't swear and can't do any sexual activities. What was the other ones? I forget what the other ones are. Like he has some extra separate ones, if I remember correctly. Poor guy, man, got fucked by his girl, then gets fucked up into some wild ass contract for the unicorn to get slapped on the ass and mounted and flying away. Not to mention, it was that very barbarian that stole his unicorn. But at least he made like a really good friend. Turns out the dude isn't that bad of a guy. AC got revenge, man. Yeah, lifetime memories indeed. Dude, as soon as I saw like the barbarian on that one, on the one, on the fucking episode where he's trying to get his girl back, I was like, oh god, no, no, don't turn evil. Well, he wasn't evil; he was just very lawful good, kind of, sort of. By the way, I had something happen yesterday after your stream. Hi, Cupid. How you doing? I mean, sure, go ahead. Do tell. Speak to us, Cupid. Tell us the secrets. Speak. Okay, now. Death threats. From whom? Bonuses. Pretty sure I'm an extra bonus. Past sounds like a heavy info. So I'm taking the past employee. Is past employee is it the same one who touched your thing that shouldn't be touched? Is it that same one? Okay. Is there anything extra on this? Right, I do remember something extra on it. Hold on. These are the extra things on it. I'm gonna assume that's where they have to be. Yeah. Wait, did he get fired? Is that what I'm hearing? Did he get fired or laid off, or did he just quit? I'm back. Welcome back. Did I miss? He got fired for mainly threatening my child. I'm what? Bro, you can't just keep saying these things and not adding any context. That's fucked up. Who threatens a kid? I know, right? Uh, Rigify where to put the boot bone. I'm gonna assume these go in here. Like they just go in there. If not, it's more like like this. You're dropping massive amounts of lore without the context right now. It's long to like, we got still I think half an hour, so I'm pretty sure we're good. Oh. Alright, so what now? Alright, this needs to be at the heel. Hold on. Boots, be gone. This can also just like What was the thing? The shoes. Need to be like ish. So the guy that got charged with messing with government documentation, well, he got fired as, found out that his brother, and he's, I found out that's his brother, and he's been fucking around, making it a pain in the ass at work with pranks and that shit with the Red Bull as payback. Dude. Bro. Oh, wait, no, I have to undo that then. I don't know what the shit with the was, but I'm guessing it wasn't a funny prank. I don't remember what beverage it was, but he had put some sort of beverage that didn't taste good into like his bottle of Red Bull, if I remember correctly. Among this, found out I composed a when fine he put vinegar in the Red Bull. Yeah. I knew it was something that wasn't like SMH this guy. Yeah. On finding out, I composed a report of everything and the connection to it as a way to end his shit once and for all. I would have slugged him for that shit. Slug doesn't give him a personal date with my fist. Where's the armature? Okay, so I just grabbed this and then still selected here. Oh, it's there. All right, so we're gonna be taking a quick break before we continue. So go get your shit, go take a shit, get some water, get some food, and we'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. So BRB. I'm back. I returned. After I gave the report to HR, we both summoned to the office and explained what was going on happened to him. And after he was told he was on his final strike, he got pissed. Damn. Yes, he has to end early because he has to 1v1 me and stuff. No, I don't. No, I don't. Alright, so if I go here now, wireframe is here, right? Yes. I have to go into pose mode for this, right? To use this? Yeah. It's not working. It's not. Oh no, it's not working! Oh no! Did I forget a step? I think I did. No, wait, no, wait. I did. Hold on, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Mhm. It's loading. It's loading. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I saved before this. Back. Welcome back, but right. I should post my playtime for Apex PRB. Okay. Okay. Now, how does it look? Now, how does it look? Pose mode. It's terrible. Oh, you know what I did wrong? I didn't select everything. You know, let's do the. Okay, what did Cupid reply to me? The rest, he said, involved breaking in my house. How how would I say that? Shooting? Yes, I think just shooting says breaking in my house, shooting and me and choking out my child. Jesus, Jesus. Well deserved. Well deserved. Fired. Absolutely. 100%. The hair doesn't need to be. The cap can be. Lashes, teeth, pants, shirt, shoes, the stocking, tongue, and the upper teeth. So yeah, that happened yesterday. Is the message being held for mods to view? If so, Dottie, get to work. I need to read. No, 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 no. He sent it to me over direct messages. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Now let's try. Never mind. You're doing a good job. I didn't know if I could say it on Twitch, so I played it safe. All right, this is no problem. No problem. Now let's see how these turned out. I have to go into pose mode again. Oh my god. Well, honestly, this is terrible. Why would you do it that way? Yeah, no, I'm not doing it this way. I'm not doing it that way. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Can I just undo everything? Yeah, let's do that. What did I do? Be a pad mod. You should give me your mod. Work for. I've seen what he shot, and I'm concerned for his safety. Wait, what do you mean? What he shot? Yeah, what did he shoot? You mean how he shoots? Hold on. Let me add another rig, another armature. I want to see exactly where this one is. Ah. I'm guessing he shoots like a wannabe kingmaker. He owns a high point and short, cheap made pistol. What does that have to say anything? It's gonna blow up in his face. I don't know that much about guns, so I honestly don't know what to comment about on that. Okay. All right, we start with this, I think. Time to get onto the weight painting. I forget how to select one of the bones. I forget how to do this, man. Known for exploding and jamming 90% of the time. Oh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Right, I need to first do like this, 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 this. I'll do the hair later. P. Parent with automatic weights. I don't know how to weight pin. I may not have a gun, but even I know you shouldn't be going for the poorly made cheap shit, especially when it comes to guns of all things. You can get away with it quite a bit of cheap tools and so on, but guns aren't on in that list. They never put it together at all. Just bought it to look. Wow, wow. That's the time for person waiting to get fucked. Uh huh. Does seem like it. Well, they already got fucked. Okay, hold on. Ah, left click. Oh, right. I have to do this and then this. Hmm. He hurt his wrist when he got shot at the ring. What the fuck happened? Why did I get doubled? Oh, that's why. It was a coincidence. Quinky dink. He hurt his wrist when he shot at the range. Damn, this is being mean to me. Okay, send me the evidence right now. Send me the evidence. I shoot a 10 millimeter. Hold on. I'm gonna choke on my spit, man. This is great. Gam, you're gonna implode if you see what I sent Dottie. If you say so. Are these forehead bones really necessary? I don't know what the one on the inside is for, to be honest. My cringe level is too high. The fuck do you mean? Oh, okay. I need a little bit more as well on the side. But they're already at like max strength. What the fuck is going on? That's not supposed to be anything. Oh, the other bones have apparently saying this? Hold on. Ah. Could you not? Could you not? My cringe is level too. My cringe level is too high. Plus, he shot the ground, not the tar. Oh my god. Yeah. How about we take his gun away? Not my save. Fair. Y'all are safer with me having a gun than this guy. I feel like that's actually a true statement for once. Because there's one thing more dangerous than an evil person with a gun. It's an incompetent person with a gun. I want to shoot a pew. Yeah. Why am I pews talking about tomorrow? What the fuck? Oh, it's huge. I see. God damn it. Hold on. No longer in front. Oh, I'm upside down.
So, where are you from?
Shut up, fanboy.
Alright, cool.
Wait. Which bone was that? Oh. 100% wait. Why are you not? Why are you crazy? Of course. All right. Just save here. And then go to object mode.
1 hour later.
Shush. Shush. I mean, if you find me, you can pick from the 36 I have. Picking can be the third party. Faker get to because she's my girlfriend. I will train her. Congratulations, Faker. You get to wield a gun. Are you excited? Which bone? Is it this one? Okay, I'm in pose mode. I need to go to object mode in this. And weight paint mode. Ah. How about now? Yes. Finally. It's still hooked on to something. I don't know what it, but I think that's going to be it for me today. Tomorrow we continue with the weight painting. Faker sneak me a gun to borrow off the tongue. Oh, is she ending? Hold on. No, I was gonna raid into a no person today. God damn it. Ha! Darn. But she's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Next time, hopefully. Yeah, that'll be it for me today. Thank you everybody for coming. You'll enjoy. Where the fuck? There she is. I just saw somebody. Also haven't raided in a while. Da 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 da. So here's a message. Here's a message. If you are not subbed. And here's a message. Are sub. Oh yeah, I got rid of those because they kind of sucked and didn't work. And here's a message. If you are subbed. That being said, I will see y'all tomorrow. Rigging this, continuing, or so attempt to do the trees are here. Well, we changed it. So yeah, good night. Take care. Sleep well. Laters.